Hey guys, welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy 2. Let's carry on where we left off. We may very well be approaching the end game when it comes to Rats Nom.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine!
Especially because Darumi continues her transformation. The Ruby Tear, though, still remains a mystery, and we're running out of time before our whole clandestine operation is exposed. Thankfully, we've got Eito causing havoc and conflict, supposedly, according to Hirako and her booby trap she laid out for his cage. The next day, Sirei called us all into the gym for a meeting. Let's see how we go. Given the state the cafeteria's in, I figured it'd be easier to do this in here. Anyway, it's bad news. The Rash-O-Matic is going to take longer to repair than we initially thought. What? You're kidding! What are we gonna eat? Bread and stale chips? Oh, calm down. We've got enough reserve supplies that you're not gonna starve. Plenty of preserved rations, too. And if we want anything better than that, we gotta make it ourselves? Well, that sucks. We ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
I can handle the cooking if you want, but it's gonna cost you. Taking money from your friends, Mr. Maruko? In that case, allow me to invite you all to Che's Tsukumo, where everyone eats for free. Yeah, but we get what we pay for when it comes to the Tsukumo chefs. We'd be happy to cook for everyone. Luckily, we've still got plenty of ketchup and mayonnaise. If it's gonna be your usual menu, I think I'll pass. I can only handle normal food, and even that still makes me throw up. Not being able to use the Rash-O-Matic is really hurting us, huh? Of course, it doesn't matter to me, since I only ever eat leftovers anyway. Screw this. And screw Eito. I ought to slug him one for putting us through all this hassle. Wait. Did you call us all here today to tell us to finally find the culprit? That's important too, of course. But fixing the machine is the more immediate concern. I need to make sure your morale is up, you know? There's a lot of parts we don't have any spares for. And even worse, we don't have the materials we'd need to make new ones. So you want us to go get those materials?
Oh.
Yep. If you split up and find what we need, I'll handle the rest. But I can't have you heading out all day and leaving the school undefended. So stick to nearby areas. Be ready to come back at a moment's notice. If anything happens, I'll contact you over the comms channel. Sounds like a lot of work. But if that's what it takes to fix the machine... I mean, fixing the garage was a lot of work on its own, right? Given it was just you and me, Tsubasa, fixing it. I'm sure we can get through it if we work together. I want this situation resolved just as much as you do. A varied diet and proper nutrition are vital to your morale. I knew it was a morale issue. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. What do you mean, Takamaru? Ain't no way we're gonna let Eito out for this, right? I'd better stay behind, too.
Hey!
Someone's got to keep an eye on him so he don't cause any more trouble. Wouldn't feel right just leaving him with Ava. Yeah. Then we'd get a different set of troublesome twins. Well, if you're volunteering to guard him, I won't say no. The rest is up to you, Sabino. Take it away. Got it. Let's get out there and find those materials. I couldn't help feeling that getting all of us off school grounds was what Eito had wanted all along. What, just sabotage something until we eventually needed to go out and find some supplies? Wouldn't be hard for him to predict that Takemaru or one of the others would want to stay behind either. Yeah, predictable. Was that his real goal? Somehow I didn't think so. So then what was he trying to do? For now, I'll just have to hope this doesn't blow up in my face. Chances are it will, but, you know, hope for the best, fingers crossed. The rest of the team and I headed out, split into groups, and began searching for materials. We did like Sirei said and didn't wander too far. Our first stop was a wooded area fairly close to the school. Okay, you go that way. I'll look over here. Surprised we're working together, Gaku. Sure, let's do this. Next, we walked to the coast, hoping to find something useful there. Have you finished your area yet, Takumi? No, not yet. I'm still looking to see if anything's washed up over here. Besides my leadership skills. Little by little, we went through the surrounding areas, trying to cover as much ground as possible. We kept up the search over the next few days. Uh-oh, another time skip. A decent enough distraction, though, keeping their focus away from Darumi. Given how many sick days she's pulled, might need a doctor's certificate. Given how long it's been since she fought in battle, which is amusing because, well, she's dead along plenty of other routes, and she's again not a combatant here, so we'll see. Why we're investing so much in her skills for. I mean, I did go along this path of trying to raise Retsnom within someone. I imagine it could be different if we don't get an immediate game over if we decide to raise Retsnom as its own entity. Thanks to our systematic approach, we were making good progress getting hold of the materials Siri had asked for. Before leaving that morning, I decided to look in on Darumi. Okay.
Ugh.
Wow, so that's what's going on outside. Sorry I'm just lying here in bed while you're all working so hard. It's fine. I know you're working hard too. Your own way.
Huh?
It might be a while until I can bring you any decent meals again, but hopefully it won't be too long. Till then, just stick to eating newspapers and whatever you can find. That's okay, I'll manage. I think my sense of taste has changed again. I can enjoy stuff that isn't made of paper a lot more than before now. It'll all be fine once the machine's fixed, so try not to worry. You're the only one I'm worried about, Takumi. You'd better not be taking everyone's burdens on yourself again. Look who's talking.
Huh?
Anyway, I've got to get back to work. You're still recovering, so take it easy, alright? Sure. I'll be a good girl and lay here nice and quiet. Good girl. After saying goodbye to Darumi, I spent another day outside looking for materials. Okay, well, we didn't get our usual exploration mission as we land into day 69. No more rock and roll, though. It's amusing that it was a unique thing for the original route. Well, I'd better get up. Got another day of searching ahead. We've almost got all the materials we need. We've been surviving on whatever we can find. Grass, I guess. Ice soup, maybe? This is the final stretch. We're so close to being done. Try as I might, I couldn't psych myself up all that much. 5 days of living on preserved foods would do that to a person. I never really appreciated how much appetite affected my motivation before. Got to tough it out a little longer. We should have everything we need by the end of today. And we just have to fix the Rationomatic. Everything will be fine. Looks like Ato scored big with the destruction of the Rationomatic. We said it was going to be a minor inconvenience. This seems a lot more than minor. I met up with the rest of the team, and we headed out on what I hoped would be a successful material gathering mission. Day 70. Was it successful? We're fast approaching day 100 now. Here we are, another morning. All this walking around day after day is starting to catch up with me. But we'll get it finished today for sure. If only we could find like a snack vending machine out there or something. This is the final stretch. I mean it this time. But first I'll go see how Darumi's doing. Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay, that one got me. Morning, Sabino! Aha! Thanks for all your hard work these last few days. Here he is again, appearing in my room without knocking, or even opening the door. I'm tired and I'm busy. What do you want? I just happened to overhear you talking to yourself, you see. You said you were gonna go see how Darumi's doing, right? Huh? You said it yourself. You're busy with collecting all those important materials right now. Why not let someone else take care of Amamiya? I thought you were gonna go check on her. Clearly you haven't lived up to that promise. We can get Ava to do it. Or I can look in on her myself if you want. No, that's okay. It's really no trouble, and I think Darumi prefers it this way too. You two have gotten pretty close, so I guess you'd know. This sickness of hers has been going on for a while, though. Is there some kind of psychological aspect to it? It's not like the stress of battle was too much for her, so she decided to just sit it out from now on or anything. Don't underestimate her. It may not look it, but Darumi's fighting her own battle, and she's fighting with all her might. Against her condition, I mean. That was a big sigh. Please, just let me handle Darumi. If she doesn't get better soon, I'll take responsibility and work something out. Well, if that's what our time-traveling team leader wants, who am I to argue? You didn't have to say it like that. I'm happy to leave this in your hands, so long as things remain quiet. But the final battle is getting closer. I'll want her to fight again sooner or later, whether she's feeling up to it or not. Right. I understand. Huh? Was that everything? Because I'm really tired of hearing your catchy-ass tune. I need to get it out of my head before I go to sleep tonight. And also, I really need to get started for the day. We're so close to getting all the stuff you need. And if we don't get that rational-matic fixed soon, our morale is going to get lower and lower. Yeah, about that. I'm afraid we've run into a teensy little problem. Huh? Another one? It turns out the parts I originally had in mind aren't going to be enough to fix the machine. Are you just telling me now on day 70? Huh? It's been like a week.
Yeah.
But don't worry, we've already found something that can serve as a substitute for the extra metallic parts we need. One of the team happened to find it by chance.
Oh.
We know where it is, and the thing itself isn't all that big. The only problem is that it's a pretty long way from here. You'll have to lead a team on a little expedition to retrieve it. An expedition? Not like the game. In addition to you, I've asked Shizuhara and Koana. They both agreed to it. And of course, you're not going to refuse either, are you? No. Anything to get the machine working and everyone eating right again. If it's too much for you, I can check in on Amamiya, and no, it's fine. I'll do that too. I'll handle all of it, okay? Somehow I knew you'd say that. It's all on you then. A long-distance mission, huh? Not only that, but Sirei is more suspicious of me than ever. That was really a close one just now. I mean, I imagine he's just going to check in on her himself. He doesn't need my permission. But he's worrying about the future. All I can do is go find this substitute material. After a quick look in on Darumi, I met up with Hirako and Tsubasa and left on our mission. Since we were going farther away, we decided to travel in our class armor. We walked for almost half the day. Finally, we reached our destination and began searching for the material Sirei had asked for. I thought it was so far away. Why didn't we take the bus? We trying to save gas or something? Here, over here, guys. I found it. What a relief.
Oh?
This took longer than I was expecting. It's almost nightfall. Between the journey here and all the searching, I'm feeling really drained. I know, but we still have stuff to do. Let's hurry and get this back to the school. Right now? Can't we take a little break first? No, it's too risky. What's going on, Takumi? What are you so worried about? Well, we're out in the middle of nowhere. You know, we could get jumped. And it's just us three. First of all, do you think all this stuff about suddenly needing extra parts is true? Of course it's true. I'm the one who noticed we'd need more. Why are you even asking? Well, you suspect Sirei is scheming something. That he had some ulterior motive for getting you away from the academy for a while. Isn't that right? Or are you worried about Darumi? Wait, are the rumors about you two true? What rumors? Gaku said you and Darumi had been, you know, doing stuff together. Are you afraid Siri's going to find something to prove it? What? We haven't been doing anything, okay? Don't believe that stuff, please. I'm so slugging Gaku one for this later. I wouldn't mind so much if any of it was halfway true. I'm just feeding her. Paper. Putting all that aside, I'm glad we'll finally be able to get some real food now. The stripped-back menu was really starting to get me down. I miss those pig intestines that I used to eat. You've been feeling it too, Hirako? I'm a little surprised. Why? Did you think I was some kind of heartless robot? No, of course not. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. At any rate, we've got what we came for. We can take it slow if you want, but let's at least get moving. What the hell? I received a sudden blow out of nowhere, and then everything went black. I had no idea what was going on. The next thing I knew, I was lying on the ground, with a dull pain running through every inch of my body. What, did Ato whack me in the head again? Gradually, it dawned on me that someone must have hit me. Around the same time, my vision started to come back. I saw that person standing over me. What the heck? Vishnis! What are you doing here? Oh, you took my attack head-on, but you're still conscious? This is why we don't take breaks, Tsubasa! Damn it! I'd meant to swat you like a fly. You must have gotten a little stronger. Wait, where are Hirako and Tsubasa? Remembering my friends. I slowly craned my neck to look around. What happened? The girls had also taken a lot of damage. They were just barely staying on their feet. Now then, I believe you asked why I'm here. I happened to hear that you vile invaders were wandering around in this area, leaving the safety of your nest without the proper defenses. You really should have known better. Damn it. We were so focused on the search we forgot to watch our backs. I'd just run out of worthy warriors on my side to devour, too. I thought I was going to have to storm your base and pick you off one by one. How nice of you to save me the trouble by splitting up all on your own. Veshdes began walking toward me, slowly but deliberately, like a predator closing in on its prey. No, I can't die here. Even after coming back to the past, there's still so much I need to do. First, I'll have a taste of your blood. You should be honored. You get to become one with my superior self. But just when I was about to give up hope. What's that? I heard footsteps. Fast, heavy footsteps. And getting louder. Someone was coming this way.
Hold it right there!
Oh my god, she's here with her oozy hand.
Tarumi? What are you doing here?
I know, it's weird. Charging in to come to my friend's rescue? So not my style.
Well, I mean, you are changing.
But putting my life on the line just to die in the dirt anyway? That sounds more like me, doesn't it?
What's the meaning of this? Are you volunteering to be devoured as well?
No, she's past that now.
Wait, why is your arm so abnormal?
Well, like your face?
Wouldn't you like to know? Maybe I got cursed by an evil spirit or something. But it's pretty cool, right? How do you like to get this power on your side? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Offer me a good enough deal and who knows what might happen.
Careful, Darumi, what are you planning here?
Sorry, Takumi. Like I said, coming to the rescue isn't like me.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna stay on brand and turn traitor instead.
You gonna let her absorb you? What's...
What are you talking about, Darumi? This is no time to kid around.
I'm serious. It looks like Retsnam hasn't just changed my body. It changed my mind as well.
Okay.
Your mind?
I have all this power, and all of a sudden I don't feel like using it to protect the weak anymore. I want to use it to serve the strong.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go along with your plan, praying that you've got an ulterior motive here.
You're kidding, right? Please tell me you're kidding.
What's this? Fighting amongst yourselves? You're really willing to come over to my side?
I sure am. But I want to know more about you and your operation first.
Spill the deets.
Oh, and I really want to know just how strong you are.
Maybe Darumi just wants to eat her face. She's so hungry.
Surely you can tell just by looking. I was able to dominate your comrades without even transforming.
Right. But let's get into specifics. Like, how's your resistance to poison?
Oh my god, is she gonna squirt out poison from her arm?
Poison? What does that have to do with...
And then... Well, that's what you get for being a mouth breather, Vishnis. Your mouth hung open. She probably squirted it deep down your throat. All of a sudden, Vishnis began choking and spluttering.
Just because I'm dumb doesn't mean I'm not a threat! Turns out, my arm can make poison!
Darumi, you know dumb people can be very, very threatening.
I even made sure to stand upwind so you'd get the full force of it! Not bad for the comic relief emo character, huh?
Not bad at all.
You
You lied to me?
Oh, sorry. Is that a war crime now?
Wow, you're pretty tough! This is the strongest poison I've been able to make so far!
Curse you! I'll remember this!
Vicious began backing away. Then, with one mighty leap, she was gone, her tail between her legs. There was silence, and the four of us were left alone. Phew, I can't believe that worked. Rumi heaved a sigh of relief. Oh, her arm's normal and her sprite, though. Darumi! And then she teetered backwards and fell to the ground. Darumi, are you okay?
Oh!
I'm beat. I think I'm gonna be laid up for a while after this. Don't worry about the poison gas, by the way. I sucked it all back into my Retsnom arm.
Yeah.
It's fine, I don't care about that. Are you... What exactly are you two talking about? What's going on with your arm? That's not just some funky body paint, right?
Oh?
It's okay, you can tell us later. For now, let's just get her back to the academy. I don't really get what's going on, but thanks for saving us, Darumi.
Oh!
Seriously, don't mention it. It's not like me to be this nice. You're wrong. If you ask me, this was a classic Darumi move. We began our return journey through the ruins and wastelands, carrying Darumi the whole way. By the time Lost Defense Academy came into view, the sun had already been up for a while. Man, what a trip back. Thank you for coming to our rescue. Siri must have noticed something had gone wrong. He was there to greet us when we got back. We barely had any time to rest before he called us all to the gym for another meeting.
Yeah.
So, Amamiya is sitting this one out in her room. Yeah, she was sleeping when we left her. She looked like she was in a lot of pain, though. Alright, then let's cut right to the chase. Sabino, care to explain what's going on here? Everyone's eyes were focused squarely on me. This was it. Now that things had reached this point, I couldn't go on hiding the truth anymore. Alright, I'll tell you. But it's a long story. It all started when we learned about a creature called Retsnom. I told everyone everything Darumi and I had been doing together. About how Darumi had fused with Retsnom, and how if she could create a ruby tier, the team from Second to Lost Defense Academy could be revived. Of course, I also had to tell them about the strange and unpredictable changes Darumi was going through. When I was finally done, the first one to speak was Nozomi. You're bringing them back? You can really do that? If you can, that'd be huge. But that's if the legends about the ruby tier are true, right? And even if they are, it still depends on whether Miss Amamiya can figure out how to actually make it. When you put it like that, the chances seem rather slim. But isn't it worth trying anyway? I mean, if it works, things will be so much better for all of us. Now hold on a minute. I'm not ready to buy into all this legend stuff just yet. I'm more interested in why you brought some weird monster into the school without telling us. I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't know if it was going to work, and I didn't want to worry you. But no matter how risky it was, or how slim the chances were, I had to try. If there was even the smallest chance of bringing the others back, I had to take it. You've really felt terrible about leaving them behind all this time, haven't you? No shit, man. God, it was my decision. Yeah. I've never stopped feeling guilty. Then I let them die. I'm sorry. You've been suffering too. And I said all those horrible things to you. It's okay. I'm the one who made the choice that led to their deaths. There's no getting away from that. It's not gonna do much good if Darumi keels over and we're left up a creek. Seriously. You could have at least told us you were gonna try this crazy shit. I know. I really am sorry. It's not your fault, Takumi. This just means everyone else hadn't proved themselves worthy of your trust. You trying to pin the blame on us now? Give it a rest, Eito. If you're going to try to sow discord among us, I'd prefer you just keep quiet. As you wish. I already decided whose side I'm on a long time ago, after all. Huh? It's got nothing to do with you, Takumi. Anyway, I'll go back to my cage and let all of you talk this out in peace. Love and peace. Sorry, mosquito. I think I killed it. Without another word, Ato left the gym, acting for all the world like he was the one in charge. What a dickhead. Is it alright to let him leave like that? Should I go after him? Nah, let him go. He'll only try and make things worse anyway. It's kind of his MO.
Oh?
Getting back on track. I don't think this is something we can pass judgment on right away. We need to see if Takumi's information pans out first. Right. I'm sorry to dump all this on you at once. The Undying Flame Boy has been doing research too, so... The solution here is perfectly simple. We just have to activate the bomb inside Amamiya and kill her. Gee, thanks, Sire. God. Thank you for proving my point, why I shouldn't have brought this up in the first place. God. Hey, were you even listening just now? Oh, I was listening. You let yourself be swayed by an invader's trickery and allowed a dangerous parasitic life form to fuse with one of my soldiers. Where's your proof this isn't a trap? How do you know Amamiya isn't under the invader's control? Well, she did just poison Vishnes. I can't take those kinds of risks. First off, I'm killing her to see if it'll reset the changes. But this could be our chance to bring the others back. All you've got to go on are musty old legends. And not even decent human legends, but ones that came from them. Them? Oh, never mind. The point is, Amamiya has become a liability. For the sake of humanity's future, she has to be eliminated. Sirei, are you serious? If you really think Darumi's dangerous, can we just lock her up instead? We're all out of cages.
Huh?
No, that won't do. I've got to think of what we'll do if killing her doesn't fix the problem, too. Either way, she's going boom right here, right now. Wait, can't we talk about this? Absolutely not! Humanity's victory takes priority! No, no, no. The thing I was most afraid of is about to happen, and there's nothing I can do. Gotta kill him in one blow. This is the whole reason I kept quiet. This is exactly the kind of situation I wanted to avoid. I have to stop Sirei. I can't let him do this. If I defy him, he'll probably blow me up as well. And he can change the settings on the Revival-Matic and refuse to bring me back, like he did with Ato. He's always had the option to do that. But I can't just let him kill Darumi! Before I could do anything, though, somebody else stepped in and took action. Ato? God.
Huh?
This is like the same CG as it is when I think he initially told us that he killed Sirei on night 2. For a moment, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Ato had brought out his class weapon and stabbed Sirei with it.
So long.
And a moment later... Wow. He really did that for me. A vicious explosion echoed through the gym as the bomb inside Ato was detonated.
Ato!
Looks like this is as far as I go.
The hell is your damage, man?
What were you thinking? You must have known this would happen.
Sabotaging the Rationomatic? Killing Sirei? Did you even sabotage the Rationomatic? Can we take Hideko's investigative skills at face value?
And without Sirei's permission, you can't be brought back anymore.
You're in the same position. He could have changed the settings for any of you at any time. He might even have killed Darumi and denied her the right to be revived. I couldn't allow that.
Huh?
Why?
Wait. What are you talking about? You did this? To protect Darumi? Why?
Is that why you sabotaged everything? Because you were trying to lead everyone astray?
I saw her. One night, I saw Darumi walking around the school. All alone.
Because if so, man, what a gambit.
She was so beautiful. She looked nothing like the repulsive humans I'm so used to seeing. The sight of her took my breath away.
Well, I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that. Ato's disorder made him see people as hideous monsters. But not Darumi? This must have been back when she was going out at night so no one would see how much pain she was in. If Retsunon fused with her so much at that point that she was no longer human, then maybe that meant Eito would see her as just a normal person. It would have been the first time in his life he'd seen a person as they really were.
From that moment on, my heart belonged to her. I swore to protect her, to do whatever it took to keep her safe.
I see.
So, all the random acts of destruction around the school.
God damn it, Eito, why do you have to have layers upon layers?
Nothing but a distraction. A little mystery to put your attention on me and away from her. Was the only thing I could do to stop you asking questions about why she kept missing battles.
Seriously? That's what all that was about?
I'll admit, it wasn't the most sophisticated plan. But then again, it was my first time doing something to help another person.
Eito.
Please, no more talk. I'm almost out of time.
Well, to be honest, I'm surprised you even have time to begin with. Given that, you know, the bomb inside you exploded. Normally, that's that, right?
Let me spend my last moments thinking about the most beautiful person I've ever seen.
The first time he saw a human as a human.
And how
Kind of.
I was able to protect her.
You did good, Eito. Fuck. You did good. You dead? Yeah. The corpse recovery drone isn't coming. It won't. Now that Sirei's gone. Guess he wasn't bluffing about that. So Eito is really dead now? He's never coming back? Just had to die in the coolest possible way, too. He hated us right to the end. But he had guts. And in his own way, he did what he thought was right.
Oh.
As for Sirei, he's broken beyond repair. We won't have to worry about him killing Darumi now. But are we going to be okay without him? We survived 98 days without him. I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll work something out. I spent most of my last timeline without him. We can do it again. We better clean all this up. We still have to fix the Rationomatic, too. Yeah. I will help in any way I can. Give your orders and I will obey. Yeah, Eito. I mean, good on you for distracting, but destroying the Rationomatic has actually kind of impeded Darumi's health because I haven't been able to give her proper food. We divided up and set about dealing with the aftermath of the conflict. Ava attended to Sirei's remains, while I took Eito's body and buried it in the schoolyard. Tsubasa, meanwhile, got back to work on repairing the Rationomatic. While we were working, nobody spoke all that much. Eito's last moments had left an impression on all of us. He'd been a traitor, but had given his life for a good cause. I don't think we knew how to feel about him anymore. Wow. I am impressed. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool of Eito to do that. And for a good reason, too. Like, finally gets to see a humanoid person as they are. The next morning, I went to Darumi's room and told her all about what happened. Wow, Eito did that? I didn't know he had it in him. Yeah. He surprised all of us. And now, everyone knows about my arm and everything. Yes. I'm sorry. I had to tell them. But don't worry, I'm sure we can work something out. You could have told them this was all my idea. Then nobody would get mad at you. You really are too honest for your own good, Takumi. You're giving me too much credit. It's a pity about Sirei. I know he wasn't exactly nice, but I kind of like the little guy. Well, I guess this is my own fault for rushing off and saving you on my own. I'm glad you did. If you hadn't been there, I'd have been done for. We're even now. Wouldn't you know? Nah, you'd have tapped into some kind of latent power and got through it, or found some plot armor in the rubble or something. You didn't need me. That's not true. How did you know we were in trouble back then anyway? I had some kind of vision. Or redstone powers, I guess. Then I ran as fast as I could, whipped up the poison, and You know the rest. I guess I used up a little too much energy doing all that stuff at once. I can barely even move. It's like my battery's right down to 1%. Well, you can relax now. Everything's going to be fine, so just get some rest. Sure. I think I'm gonna be sleeping for even longer this time. So don't freak out, okay? Darumi let out a gentle sigh, closed her eyes. I still had a lot of doubts about whether our plan would work, and whether the ruby tear would be ready in time. But what concerned me most of all was whether Darumi herself would be okay. I mean, if we get the ruby tear, we can revive Eito, right? So, you know, it's not like he's gone forever. We just have to exhume his body from the schoolyard. He can be our experiment to see if the ruby tear even works. Better go find the others so we can discuss what to... What?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
Today of all days?
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Uh-oh. Here they come. Just cannon fodder today? Another attack. It's not Veshness this time, right? Even if it is, I still have to fight. It's our turn to keep Darumi safe. I took off at a run and rushed in the direction of the war room. Is everyone here? The battle is about to start. What about Darumi? She can't even move. She says she used up too much power saving us before. So we gotta do this without her, Eito, or Sirei. We'll be fine.
Hey!
That's just how it goes. We fight or we die. Same as ever. Veshness isn't gonna show up this time, right? I don't think I can handle fighting her again so soon. I'm pretty sure she's still recovering from the poison. We won't know until we get out there. But whatever happens, I'm sure we can get through it. That's right. No matter how hard it gets, we have to do this. If we all work together, I think... No, I know we can win. Let's do this, everyone. Defensive battle, initiate. Wow, okay. Taking Sirei's line, huh? Standing in for the little guy? Pretty sure this is a two-wave affair. But I could be wrong.
Oh, man! There's so many of them!
There's always so many of them.
More invaders means more to kill. Let's all kill them together.
There's no sign of Veshness. For now, at least. You never know. She might show up later.
She also has a habit of doing that.
If she does, we'll just dig in our heels and give her what for. No guts, no glory.
Right! No guts, no glory!
Don't transform right now, Shoma. You might not be able to fit in your cockpit.
That goes for you too, Mr. Wussy Baby. Enough with the weird nicknames! I ain't no wuss!
Ah, I thought he was talking to Shoma, not you, Gaku.
Not like this!
Oh, God. Please.
Help me!
Spare me. Yeah, help me.
I don't want to fight.
Come on. Where's the skip button? Thank goodness. Like, the first time and like a couple times after it was fine.
Another successful extermination.
But I won't lie, it's exhausting trying to do battles with that constantly blaring in the background.
These invaders had those weird voices too. They're really starting to creep me out.
There is no need to pay attention to their voices. We must kill the invaders.
Ava's right. We can't let the enemy start rattling us now.
Right. Just ignore them. We have more important things to worry about.
Speaking of which, we've got more enemies on the way.
I mean, I have been ignoring
Are
them.
you ready, Mr. Pantsweater? I never wet my pants! Let's just do this!
Yes, keeping at each other's throats instead of mine. Ah, feels good. My two enemies, at least in this route, fighting amongst themselves.
I don't want to fight!
Not like this.
I win. We all win, to be honest.
All right, I think that's finally all of them.
And no Veshness. That's a relief, at least.
We take those battles.
She's probably still recovering from Darumi's poison attack.
Her lack of numbers is really starting to hurt us, though. Things are only going to get harder from here.
But luckily, we're doing a lot of commandreless fights.
I know what it's like to feel the sting of loneliness, but it's even worse now.
Let's head back and get some rest. I can't wait to fall asleep in my dear sister's arms.
Shut up! We don't do that, everyone.
Oh, we don't do that here.
If anybody wants to fall asleep in my arms, just let me know. I will do anything to be of help to you.
I'm pretty sure Gaku heard that.
Well, if you don't mind.
Don't even think about it, Gaku.
Too late. And who's gonna stop him, really? And so another defensive battle came to an end. We'd barely made it through by the skin of our teeth. We might not be so lucky next time. All our hopes were riding on Darumi and the Ruby Tier now. And, well, day 100 is fast approaching. Second to last Defense Academy students gonna come back to life and they're gonna immediately be forced upon the escape pod. The next morning, we heard that the Rash-O-Matic had been fixed and hurried to the cafeteria to try it out. Thank you, Tsubasa. Sweet! We can finally get some decent food around here. Thank you so much, Tsubasa. You must be exhausted doing all this right after a battle. Nah, not really. Sirei did most of the work, I just had to finish it off. But I'll take all the credit. I can't wait. I'm gonna get some burgers, and fries, chicken nuggets, and... Your palate is about as sophisticated as a third grader's. Yeah, but I mean... I remember when we were in COVID lockdown, and like everything was shut down, and we had like levels or stages here in New Zealand, and then there was like a time where we were about to go down a level or a stage, where they were going to start opening out the takeaway places so you could order it and get it delivered to your house. The queue to McDonald's was insane. Shut up! Let me like what I like! Sometimes we just miss that junk food after not being able to have it for so long. After being forced to survive on our own cooking for like a month. Imagine living with someone who couldn't cook as well, or you just couldn't cook yourself. Everyone was in a much better mood now. There would never be a better time to say this. Hey guys, I wanted to apologize again for all that stuff with Darumi and Retsnom. I had my reasons, but I realized it was wrong of me to keep it secret from you. For that, I'm truly sorry. I bowed my head. It's like you said, you had your reasons. You were doing it to bring back Moko and the others. I'm not about to blame you for that. I probably would have done the same. Putting aside the issue of whether or not it will work, your intentions were noble. I can't fault you there. The problem is that you carried out such a high-risk plan without informing us. I can see why you kept it secret, though. Look what happened when Siri found out. Well, what's done is done. Let's just put it behind us and move on. Thanks. So sorry, again.
Huh?
But are we sure Darumi's okay? She's not secretly been taken over by the invaders like Siri said. I doubt it. Bet this was just as surprised as us when she saw Darumi's arm. What even is Retsnom? You and Darumi haven't been able to work that out yet, right? Oh, sorry. That probably sounded really creepy and unsettling, didn't it? Could we ask Ava? Would she have any knowledge about it? We haven't, but before I could go on... Hello. Sorry to butt in, but you guys killed my dad. Prepare to die. Rah! A ghost! No, I think this is... You're the one from inside the defense room.
Oh?
The person we're all risking our lives for. So you're him, huh? I'm sorry to surprise you all like this, but I couldn't keep quiet any longer. Something's happened to Sirei, hasn't it? Please, I'd like to know what's going on. Right. I guess we owe you that much. I knew I'd have to tell the ghost boy about this at some point. He had a right to know. And it looked like the time had come. I gave him a summary of what had gone down over the last couple of days. I see. So Sirei's gone. I had a feeling he was. Sorry. None of us had any idea Eita was going to do that. You did what you had to do. I'm going to miss him, though. The sadness in the ghost boy's face made it clear that Sirei had been important to him. Just how important, or in what way, we might never know.
Huh?
Anyway, you're all here today to talk about Retsnom, right? I was hoping I could join you. I've been continuing my research, and I uncovered some new information. You have? Do you know what Retsnom is now? Or if it can really revive people? To be frank, I still don't know. Huh? It's strange. I feel like the more I read about it, the less sure of myself I am. Each document I examine seems to tell a different story. Some call Retsnom an angel sent from heaven. Others liken it to a demon from hell. I mean, hell is ruled by a fallen angel, so yeah, they do overlap. A demon, for some people, its abilities were something to be praised and venerated, but they could just as easily be thought of as a curse. Some sources even disagree on whether it's a real creature or just a metaphor. So, the legends about it bringing people back from the dead? Some treat it like a miracle, others like an abomination. There's no way of telling which is true. I've even read about the dead coming back as vicious monsters. Or like zombies or something? For real? There is one thing I'm sure of, though. Lots of people fought and died over the right to possess Retsnom, which eventually led to it being sealed away. Okay, good. Thanks. Everyone, now that you've heard that, I want you all to think about this. Consider what Retsnom and its presence means to you.
Hey!
If we decide we don't want to hear no more, what's that mean for Darumi? Okay, slow down. I haven't thought that far ahead yet, but we'll figure something out. Let's call it a day here. This is important. Give it the time and consideration it deserves. With that, our morning meeting broke up. I went back to my room and thought over the situation some more. Thinking about it didn't make it any clearer. I already knew what I had to do. Darumi was going through hell. She was doing it for us. Whatever else happened, I wouldn't abandon her. No way. Not anymore. Alright, Sirei, you're out of here. Exit stage left by now. Come on. After the morning announcement played, I went to see how Darumi was doing. Her door was unlocked. I slipped in quietly. Looks like she's still sleeping. She hadn't touched the food I put there yesterday. She must have slept through the entire day. I guess all I could do is keep checking in on her now and then. Sorry, Darumi. I'll be back later. I headed back out and left Darumi to her rest. Okay, well, as long as she is sleeping. Just as I was leaving Darumi's room, I ran into Nozomi and Shoma. Good morning, Takumi. Looking in on Darumi? If there's anything I can do to help with her, just let me know. You probably wouldn't want me infecting her with my morbid incompetence, though. I'll let you know if I think of anything. I'm sure Darumi will appreciate it, too. That said, she's still not comfortable being herself around the others. She's going to keep up her act. It'll probably be easier for everyone if I'm the only one who has contact with her. After what you told us yesterday, I spent the evening thinking it all through, and I'm still on board with your plan. I'll support you and Darumi any way I can. It's my old team you're working so hard to bring back after all. Well, we wouldn't need to do any of this if I hadn't gotten them killed in the first place. There's still no guarantee that we'll actually pull it off. But if there's even a chance, we can still save them. I think we owe it to them to try. I think so too. I think what you two are doing is inspiring. If we tried to stop you or get rid of Retsnom now, I know we'd regret it later. It might not be especially profound, but that's how I feel. That's more than enough. Thanks, Shoma. What about the others, though? Are they still thinking about it? Seems that way. Hopefully they'll come around, given enough time. Everyone's bound to have different stances, especially with something this important. But I don't think anyone will blame you for wanting to help. I know. Even if they did, I'd still see where they were coming from. So, what should we do now? Darumi's got Retsnom covered. She's working through it in her own way. As for the others, I don't think pressuring them into a decision will do any good. Then all we can do for now is wait. Yeah. The others will talk to us when they're ready. We just have to give them time. I thanked Nozomi and Shoma again and went back to my room. I waited, but no one else came by to see me that day. Rude. Fine. Don't visit me. Day 75, we're 3/4 of the way through. Alright. Looks like we might actually make it to day 100 on this route. The next morning I looked in on Darumi again. Still hadn't stirred. After that I headed for the library, hoping to run into the ghost boy again. Hello, Takuma.
Huh?
Hey, I thought you might be here, but you weren't expecting to see the rest of us, right? We were just discussing the whole Darumi Retsnom issue. Oh, I see. Yeah, sorry to interrupt. I'll let you talk in peace. No, it's fine. We've already come to a conclusion. We were just about to come find you and tell you what we decided. Oh, okay. Before that, there's still something we wanted to ask you. If things keep going the way they are now, what's going to happen to Darumi? That's a good question. What we were hoping for was to Darumi... What? What we were hoping for was to Darumi to become more like Retsnom until she was capable of creating a ruby tier. Was for Darumi, I guess is what I was trying to say. But what about after that? The old man never told us anything about that. From the look of it, you don't know either. And all the sources I've checked so far, there's no record of Retsnom fusing with another being before. Can't we just find the old man and talk to him? If he's not in the same place, we can scour the city for him. But you knew this process would be dangerous. You knew that, but you did it anyway? Yeah, I guess I did. I'm not condemning your reasons for doing all this. I hope you know that. Trying to find a way to bring the other team back is a good cause, and it could help us all in the long run. You're far too kind, Sister Dearest. As for me, I'm still mad that you hid the truth from us. Even more so because this isn't the first time. Yeah, well, let's just be happy that it's not Kurata that we've hidden the truth from because she's dead. Because she would hold the ultimate grudge. I know, and I really am sorry. Don't be mean, Brother Dearest. Takumi's already apologized more than like 5 times by now. What else do you want? Even if we all agree bringing those guys back would be a good thing. Not knowing how it's all going to work out is kind of scary. What if they come back as zombies? I figured we should put it all on hold until we knew more. But then this guy showed up and said he'd help out with the research. That's right. I'll spend even more time in here from now on and figure out everything I can about Retsnom. Okay, but we have to open all the books. Are you sure you're okay to do that? I'm the only one who can read this strange language after all. Thanks. It's going to be a huge help. There are too many unknowns when it comes to Retsnom right now. We wanted some way to reduce the risks if we were going to get on board. And the ghost boy promising to do more research pretty much fulfilled that condition. Who knows? He may even find a more reliable revival method along the way. I'm happy to help any way I can. We're all in this together. The only reason I stayed hidden so much up until now was because Sirei told me to. But now that he's gone, well, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm a free man. Thank you. We really appreciate it. You've probably guessed our decision by now. We're on board with your and Darumi's plan, but only provisionally. It's good enough for me. Thanks, all of you. It's him you should be thanking. We wouldn't have agreed to this if it wasn't for him. I didn't really do anything special. I just appeared, wanting to read books. But I'm glad I was able to help a little. More than a little. You guys are the best team a guy could ask for. I'll come by to help out with your research now and then, too. Let's get through this together. I'd like that. Don't forget to show proper gratitude for my dear sister's magnanimous attitude. You really don't have to. No, I'm grateful to all of you. I'll say it as many times as you want. Thank you all 4 of them again. I left the library. I went back to my room to think and wait things out. Not everyone had come to a decision yet, but nobody else came by to talk to me that day. Man. Ignored constantly. I have to go and find my friends. Uh-oh. Hideko and Gaku called me into the classroom on the 3rd floor. They were both looking pretty intense. Take a seat, Takumi. Okay, it's, unusual to see you two teaming up. I guess you guys are the dissenters? I know, right? That's just how weird things have gotten. As I'm sure you've realized, we want to talk to you about Darumi. You've probably guessed what we're going to say as well. We're opposed to using Retsnom. Yep.
Oh.
If it was something we could better control, I wouldn't have so much trouble with it. But that creature was sealed away for a reason. And if no one ever survived to leave a detailed account of it, that's proof, if proof be needed, that Retsnom is not something to be trifled with. Plus, there's no way you can really bring back the dead. The revival manic's a special case. Even if this actually works, you might bring those guys back as freaky zombies or something. It all just sounds like way more trouble than it's worth. Heck, knowing Darumi, she's probably hoping that's what'll happen. That's not true. She's not as bad as you think she is. Anyway, me and Hideko both agree. Messing around with Retsnom is a bad idea. Can we blame them for being hesitant about it? Like they said, we haven't got any definitive proof that Retsnom is going to be able to help. We don't even know how to produce the ruby tear. We don't know what state the dead people will come back in, you know? There's a lot to think about. Plus, we are running out of time. There's only 3 weeks and a half left. By the time we revive these guys, it's going to be pointless. I'm sure you're desperately trying to think of a way to persuade us to reconsider. But there's no need for that. That minigame was so, first route. What?
Oh?
The problem here isn't about how we feel about Retsnom, but what we're going to do about it. It's already fused with Darumi, so we can't exactly tell you to back off now. We're not about to insist on killing or exiling one of our own either.
Oh?
In other words, even if we are opposed to your plan, trying to protest at this point won't get us anywhere. We don't like it, but there's really nothing we can do about it. Okay. Noted. Does that mean you weren't acting purely out of your own self-interest? You were trying to protect the school. I'm not so petty that I deny you the credit you deserve for that.
Yeah!
So basically, we don't support your plan, but we're not going to do anything to stop it either. Sorry, again. Thanks. Just bear in mind we're still against it. And if something does go wrong, all bets are off. Depending on how events unfold, our position could change at any time. This is even more provisional. Okay, I'll remember that. I promise I'll find a way to take responsibility for any kind of trouble this might cause. Sounds good. Just don't go tripping too many death flags. Were we the last holdouts? Or is there anyone else you need to talk to? Takemaru, right? Apart from Ava, there's just one person left. I'd have to wait for him to come to me. Couldn't move forward until everyone had their say. But then, as if on cue, the man himself stepped through the door. Yo, Takumi. You're done with these guys. Mind if we talk next? Yeah, sure. Let's go somewhere else then. Follow me. Oh, okay. Sorry, you guys aren't invited. Takemaru and I left the classroom and went out into the schoolyard together. All the way outside? You said you wanted to talk? I'm guessing it's about Retsnom? Takemaru kept his back to me as he replied. Yeah, it's about Retsnom. And about you and Darumi too. I've been doing a lot of thinking. I still got no idea how to feel about all this. For, against, somewhere in between. Come at it from all kinds of angles and it got me nowhere. There's only one way I know how to deal with a problem this bad. With that, Takemaru finally turned to face me. Fist fight, motherfucker, let's go.
Hey!
We'll settle this with our fists! How did I know?
Yeah?
What? You wanna fight me? Why? Weighing benefits against risks and all that crap ain't my style, so I'm going with my gut. And how do you guys figure out when their guts are telling them? It's gotta be with a throwdown. Does it though? There's got to be other ways. Shut it, man. This is a time for action, not words. Come at me, or I'll punch you in the dick.
Show me what kind of guy you are. Show me your resolve.
Hey!
Fine. If that's what it takes, here I come, along with my brass balls. Abandoning all reason and going with our guts instead, Takamaru and I began an impromptu fistfight in the middle of the schoolyard. Aw, man, no CG for that? You pack a real punch, you know that? Hey, he's bleeding. I'm just sweating. Is it time to stop yet? I don't think I can stay on my feet much longer. Yeah, sure. I got a pretty good idea of how strong your determination is now. Don't lose sight of that. And don't even think about going soft on me. Right. I guess our fight's over then. Thank goodness. I thought we were going to have to keep at this until one of us passed out.
Hey!
A man's gotta stick to his guns, you know. You gotta be the one to solve your own problems. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to help out, but ultimately it all comes down to you. So whatever happens with Darumi and Retstorm and all that stuff, it's gonna be your responsibility to deal with it. You better be prepared. I am. I have been, from the very start. Except for the fact that, you know, she stole Retstorm from me. I was gonna do it, but then she did it. That doesn't sound prepared. Alright, then what do you say we go grab a bite to eat? Now that the rationomatic's fixed, we can get anything we want. Nothing like a good meal after a fight to help you refuel. Fine, but nothing tough or chewy, okay? The inside of my mouth still hurts from when you gave me that right hook. Takamaru and I went to the cafeteria for our post-fight meal. Gotta rebuild those muscles. There weren't a lot of textures or flavors we could handle in our current state. And in the end, we settled for cold soba noodles. Phew. I finally heard everyone's opinions on our plan, except for Ava, which you literally said that afternoon. Some support it, some oppose it, but are willing to let it go forward. Pretty much everyone can criticize it in some way. I guess Ava doesn't count, because she's not part of the SDU, officially. It's really made me appreciate them all that much more. I went to bed that night filled with an odd mixture of affection for my friends and lingering pain from the fistfight. Lovely. Hopefully I've got some paracetamol to take